I'm just going to dive into the gist because right about now, Queenmay Edochie case manager spills some beans this time of the evening, depending on your location. Omo, Queenmay Edochie case manager, they open our eyes to see more things we be say we don't even know, we never see. Hey. Oko to repar. Omo, this is heavy. Hey. Right about now, Queenmay Edochie case manager, they message not just one person, he message so many persons. And I am here to read everything. Make una also use una ear. Take hear waiting at the hear. Now, make I carry una go Queenmay Edochie. Now they see the write up right like this. So I just want to read what he said for all of you to see. First of all, he started up with that capture. He wrote, when you know your history, your future will not be a mystery. Now let's start up. He said, you, Linc, Judy, Yinka, Judy in critical, he calls it critical oversights, that he wants to do a critical analysis. And then he said, observing certain Nigerian, So he said, you, Linc, Judy, Yinka, Judy, critical oversights. Observing certain Nigerians' social media activities reveal concerning ignorance. And then he said, particularly amongst those expected to be well informed, consider this example. Then he said, 1. The US-based nurse promoting bigamy. You actively promote bigamy. Cyber gbasgbos, the victim of adultery, and incites against the woman whose marriage was violated. Now, you plan to marry the brother of the bigamist and sponsor his US visa. We'll continue. And then he continued with the critical oversight. He said, critical oversight. US immigration authorities deny visa for multiple reasons. A, well-documented letter to the State Department or Consulate highlighting spousal abuse allegations. He now said, coordinating stalking / gbasgbosing constitutes domestic violence under US law or concern about marriage fraud, e.g. Linc's alleged green card motives could easily block these visas. 2 and 4. The time thief blogger, in our bracket, US nurse and Canadian cleaner. You regularly spend 30 to 45 minutes of paid work time during bedroom break or cleaning shift, blogging, gbasgbosing against Queenmay and her legal team. When asked why you spend long time in the toilet, you feign stomach upset or menstrual cramps. Critical oversight. Ina said, employer monitor proactivities. If they discover intensive personal blogging, advocating for bigamy and stalking instead of legitimate causes done on their time, termination is a likely consequence. Your online history is evidence. Ina said, third, the content of the blogging. Your employer won't find advocacy for orphan. They will find public promotion of illegal acts, bigamy, and targeted gbasgbosing and material directly at hoods with professional standard in healthcare and hospitality. Ina said, 5, The unlicensed commentator without professional credentials beyond nursing or even basics service license. You obsess over a lawyer's license during time stolen from your employer. And then he said, critical oversight. This undermine your credibility. How can someone lacking fundamental qualifications, relational, critique a legal professional's standing? The reality, these individuals are vulnerable to real-world consequences due to their documented online actions. If they are wise, they would urge the de-escalation. Continued backbossing risk several professional, legal and immigrational repercussions. This evidence exists to trigger that outcome, which means he's putting out all of this to make them see that this can cost them a huge backboss. Because as a nurse, you cannot come on the media to begin to track someone. It's against your policy. You don't do that. That's just the truth. You don't do that. But you did. You dragged Queenmay. Lege. You were even tagging her to the extent that you went and paid Linda to put them out. Now, the blogs is everywhere. That is a huge evidence to deal with you. So, Queenmay, Edochie case manager, is putting this out for them to understand the consequences of all these actions
if you
they
rub
are
shoulders
putting
with
out.
somebody, they will rub.
Sorry, that they are putting out. Not be small matter. Now, many of you might not understand what Queenmay's case manager is doing here. Is making them see their own errors that can easily lead to even, I want to go to America, not to go to America, or not to get the visa. And for the madam, we say, do you know who my father is? That one will still get wahala as a nurse. Normally, really, it is not only in America, all over the globe. When you are a nurse, you are very careful with what you do on social media. If not, you go regret them big time. They will use it against you and you go lose your job. Honestly speaking. So I see reasons with everything where Queenmay, the case manager, talk. Now, with the documented evidence piled up against her, even to the ones when she take drag Juju Austin, where she claim say she dey support, we come be say at the end of the day everything. The support me where they boss. Now, truth don't come out. How would that one feel? I know say shame no go let that one talk, but deep down, that one know they feel good with the boss we don't they receive. We don't see saying don't receive from you. This life, many of you feel you are wise. You are the only one that have the monopoly to do whatever thing you want to do, and then you get away with it. It doesn't work that way. You come from May, you go receive boss. Just like the way they go about digging out all you do all this your caca where you don't hide before. Look at the other one. I want to go to America that so many persons have serious respect for. Because of this particular woman, you lost the respect. Desperation is a very, very bad thing. You want to travel, don't be desperate. Go with the legal, as in the legal process. Get yourself, you can even use your credentials to work. They will invite you, go and work. America is not the only place where they will invite you, go there and work. All this you did now, all because you want to go to America. Does it really make sense? When some persons are quarreling, oh, you followed me, who cares? Does that put food on May's table? Instead, now maybe they help in ministry. So now we go see our markets. We go see. Now we say the other parties don't see and say you don't fake boss there. They go withdraw now. Now small, they go they follow you, they talk small. You understand? So I love the fact that Queenmay Edochie case manager is putting out some things for us to see how it will be like for them if you continue to be Basbo's person. You cannot be in a civilized country and be promoting polygamy. Some people don't know this. You cannot be in a civilized country and be promoting polygamy. Read my lips. Go and ask your lawyer. You cannot be in a civilized country where law works and promote polygamy. They will tell you, take it down to your country. Don't say it in our country. They go tell you. And you cannot be in a civilized country and be promoting bigamy. You see? So, even that German slave, that one never know the way they for her body. Anyways, guys, I could leave out for here. I am Patience Blogs. Drop your constructive opinions on the comment section. I'll catch you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, Patience Blogs Official on YouTube, okay? And follow me here if you have not followed. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in my next one. Bye, people.